Powerful woman. Here we go. Good morning, ladies and token guy. When the hospital called and asked me to come talk about reinvention and that the hospital is reinventing itself, I said, I got some things to tell you. Because that's been my life the last couple of years, reinventing. Oh, another token guy. Hi. I fully realize most people will never be a network news anchor or go on to create their own inspirational media company. But one thing that I've come to learn in my journey is that almost everybody, especially women, are going to have this chapter of reinvention. And it's a chapter that nobody talks about. And it's become part of my passion and my mission to really get out there and have us talk about as women, because I want it to be just when you get to that place, we go, oh, it's my reinvention chapter. This is not as traumatic as it has to be. It might be because a job goes away. It might be because of a relationship like divorce. It might be because you're a stay-at-home mom and your children grow up and go away. But at some point, that thing that you do, that thing that you call yourself, will go away. And then what do? You can go to bed and crawl under the covers for a couple of days, which I do recommend. But after that, there will be that, okay, what now moment. And that's what I have come to find is just so powerful. That's when the power comes in. That's when you have the choice, not about the thing that happened to you, but about what you're going to do with it. And that's my story, and so I'd like to share with you about what happened to me, what I've done with it, and perhaps some of the lessons that I've learned along the way that you can help in your journey of reinvention, and why in all that you can actually dare to dream. Because it's not just about being out there and finding out what you're going to do. I really believe that so many of us have this passion burning inside of our heart to make a difference. And I'm here to tell you that you really can, that you can go out there and make a difference and have a purpose. And I know that because now it's my job to report from the front lines of people who are doing just that. And that's why we're going to talk about reinvention being on the way. So DarynKagan.com is now my company. I have a media company where every story I do, every story I tell simply fits the theme, show the world what's possible. When I first started to do it, some critics tried to tell me I was trying to do happy news and saying that I was being ignorant of what was happening in the world. Well, you can't do 20 years of news and not know that, of course, bad things happen in the world. But I've always been fascinated with the stories of the people who take that thing and turn it inside out. I call them inside out stories, and change their life and the world around them. So I like to say that I'm actually focusing on hopeful news. So here's my website, DarynKagan.com. I put up a new video every single day. As you can see over here, and they taught me how to use the little clicker, but there's 13 categories: animals, artists, business, celebrities, charity, heroism, kids, a love bucket, which is great love stories, over 60, overcoming obstacles, sports, and world events. And as I said, every day I put up a new video, and every story simply fits the theme, show the world what's possible. This is my new home. This is where I work. So how did I get to do that? You're like, well, that's nice for you, Daryn. So you have this great job now where it's your job to interview inspiring people every day. That's nice for you. Well, how I got to do that is I got fired. Well, not fired. That's a little, Judy's like, oh, you're being so dramatic. Okay, not fired. My contract wasn't renewed at CNN. So what I found out for me, which I found out to be true with so many inspirational people that I profile every day, the big bummer could be your big chance. And in that I mean it could be illness, it could be some of these other things I've mentioned, loss of a job, loss of a relationship, financial challenges. The thing that you would have never, ever picked in your entire life could actually be the chance to do your life and recreate it in a way that's even better than it was.